You're in the most pivotal position in the healthcare team. You're spending the most time with the patient, you have the strongest level of advocacy, and we're desperately needing you in those moments.
You know, this may be a horribly angry patient. They probably are angry because of the disease that they have, or they're dying and they aren't ready to die, or the fact that they're very sick. And I know when I'm sick, I view it as an inconvenience in my life. This is not what I want.
Treating you with dignity. I'm not just a patient, I am also a person. I start as a person who is a patient and does not want to be, but I'm here.
Someone sits down in the chair and talks to you, it makes you feel human. That you are a patient that is respected. I'm respected for my opinions, for my views, and I'm part of my care versus being told what my care is.
Something that makes me feel heard is when they not repeat back exactly what I said, but ask a deeper question about how I answered. Because to me that says that there's a different level of interest and they're wanting to understand the nuance of what I said.
To connect with patients on an emotional level, I think nurses, one, they need to listen and they need to pick up clues.
It's just that little recognition, eye contact, slow down for a minute and say, you know, how are you? If my pain scale is, you know, 1 is I'm fine, 10, repeatedly run over by a car, you know, maybe ask, what's your threshold feeling like and where are you in that?
Isolation makes you feel alone. First of all, it's a really uncomfortable feeling when someone has to gown and glove to come in and see you. You feel like you're poison. You know, no one can come in and even see you without gowning and gloving. Let alone, I've been in isolation, respiratory isolation, where people have to mask to come in and see you, and then you lose all facial expressions, so you really feel alone and isolated without that human connection.
You can't heal if you're concerned about how uncomfortable you are, and on top of that, no one is hearing or listening.
What made me feel involved is when people included me in the conversations. They weren't just conversations that happened in the hall, they happened in the room in front of me. You are taking care of a human being, and keep that in mind. And remember, what would it be like if I were in their shoes?
And I get not everything is gonna be like those kinds of moments that are intrinsically valuable to the healing process, but don't ever think for a moment that you can walk into the room and presume that that isn't the moment it's about to happen.
They did not choose to be in the hospital. It happened. But remember why they're there and that they are still human and they still have a life outside this hospital.
You're in the role because you know you can make a difference in this way. And I'm just inviting people to remember that's exactly what you do.